What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Powerful Relationships. I'm Kyle. Thanks for being here. What am I going to make this video about today? This video is probably one of the videos that it is definitely the video I've been wanting to make for such a long time that it just didn't click until recently. The words, I was trying to come up with the words and how the video would sound. I knew how the video would be content-wise, but I didn't know how I was going to title it and kind of package it up. And it's going to sound funny because you'd think that something like that, some sort of concept like this would become easy. But I'm going to get to it. Don't worry. I know I'm keeping you right on the edge of your seat here. So the title of it is You Attract What You Are. Okay, and this probably won't get as many views, but I don't give a shit because I really want to make this video and I hope a lot of people see it. If you guys are fans of mine, if you're not, I basically preach to do self-improvement over everything else every single day. That's basically a very summarized version of most of my videos. They obviously cover everything you should be doing in the videos, but at the end of the videos, I'm usually like, okay, so during the no contact phase, for example, you should be improving yourself, increasing your confidence, doing everything you can to become a better version of you. So if your ex does come back, or if a new person comes along, you are not the old person anymore. You are the new person. You're the better person, the new and improved 2.0, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So, and the reason I want to make this video is because this is sort of like the end goal of where you should be and where you want to be. So you attract what you are. So for example, say you are like somebody who loves art or loves working out a lot. Okay. If you go to the gym all the time, if you go to art galleries all the time, if you make YouTube videos and then you get really popular and then you go to like events that other people in your space, by the way, that happens a lot, in case you guys don't know, people will like gaming conventions, right? So for us men out there, there are a lot of females out there gaming these days, right? So you can actually meet girls at these gaming conventions or online, right? But you attract what you are. So if you are those people, like attracts like, right? So if you're one of those people that is an art person, working out or whatever, you're going to be in those surroundings more often. And those people around you are going to see that. Say you show up at the same gym. If this, say you're attracted to the girl behind the counter or another person who's working out, you have to be careful the way you kind of approach them. But, fuck, if you got the balls, just go ask. But you just don't be creepy and just like stand over and just watch. Just go up and be like, hey, what's your fucking phone number? So anyway, you're going to see these people all the time. And they're going to see you. And they're going to be like, oh, hey, Steve, how's it going? Or hey, Michelle, what's up? You know, you're going to keep seeing these same people. And they're going to know. So a woman's going to see your confidence. She's going to know you work out. She's going to see your body. Let's just use the gym example. She's going to see you frequenting there. She knows that you're healthy and you most likely take care of your body and take care of your diet, which she's attracted to because she's also at this gym. If it's an art gallery or if it's some sort of art convention or where you buy art, whatever, they are going to know that you're interested in art and you're probably an artist or you're a collector of some kind and you appreciate the art. If they're an artist, you're there. They know that you're going to appreciate their craft and you guys have something to talk about. So what I want to try to say to the people that are watching this that aren't anywhere near where they want to be, you need to figure out what your passions and where your love lies in life. So if you, for example, don't fucking know anything and you're like, I actually have no idea what I actually like in life. Well, before you jump into a relationship with anybody, you should figure that out first because you're not going to know shit all about anything. And what do you have to give to relationship is just a fucking giving game. Okay. You're literally giving of yourself. You're giving your time, you're giving your energy, you're giving your, finances, you're giving everything to this person. That's just what comes with relationships these days. So you have to be able to give something. And this is why I preach being so awesome. When you're an awesome person, you have a lot more to give than when you're a not so awesome person. All right. And look, there's a lot of people out there who obviously deserve love, and everybody wants love. But I believe that if people took care of themselves first before jumping into a relationship, they would have so much more to give to that person, and people would have healthier relationships to this day. People should be working on their own self-interest and hobbies, but society and all this shit is telling you, oh, like, don't be self-interested. Don't, you're selfish. But they're not. These fucking weak people are like, oh, you're selfish. But if you work on yourself first, even as a husband, okay, as a father, a mother, it doesn't matter. If you work on yourself every single day and then work on your marriage and all that shit afterwards, because everybody's like, put your kids first, put your wife first. No, if you put yourself first, then you're at your healthiest, you're at your wealthiest, and you are personally developed, right? You're happy. And when you are happy, that's when you can give to them more. But everyone has it fucking backwards, and you're like, you got to give to them first. And you don't need much. Some people don't need much time alone. Some people don't need everything. They don't need the world. They just need a few hours a week just to make sure that they're reading enough, that they're producing enough content, whatever they like to do, right? So something that I really like to do all the time is watch like films that have sort of masculinity in them. James Bond movies, James Dean movies, old ones, right? I don't watch too many old movies, but like I love James Bond, and I was just watching Quantum of Solace just now with new Bond, Daniel Craig, and I absolutely love watching those movies. I watch them all the time, and what happens is sometimes it just refreshes like how sweet and like charming you should be, but being masculine and in your masculine core every single day, right? And going for what you want, becoming that goal seeking and goal achieving man that I want to be every single day. It's just a nice little reminder. And I can afford to do that. I can afford to take some time to watch these movies once in a while, or every single day if I fucking wanted to. So that's just what I do. And my passions lie with helping other people reach this themselves, right? So I could do this every single day. I actually love doing this. So, again, you attract what you are. When you get to the point where you are so extraordinary, you're going to look at other people and you'd be like, you're probably going to see somebody you were attracted to before, and you're going to become a better version of yourself. You're like, why was I even attracted to you in the first place? Like, say for example, like you got in the best shape of your life and you're now working on your purpose. You're okay. Let's just say you were, let's just go back to the art. Say you're working on your art, right? And you meet some girl before and you're like, oh shit, like she's awesome. I'm digging her. And then, but you're in a relationship or whatever, right? So then you go through a breakup and then you become this fucking super awesome guy after the breakup, and you self-improve, you go through all this personal development, and then you go back at like maybe a year later, let's just say, and you see that same girl you were attracted to before, that wasn't your girlfriend, but the one from before. Maybe this is a fucking shitty example, but just run with it, okay? And you look at her and you're like, and like you lost weight and you are the healthiest you've ever been, and you're just fucking awesome, right? You're killing it. And you're gonna look at her and you're gonna be like, there's better out there. And that's just the fucking truth. And you know what? There's so many people out there and be like, well, like she should weigh whatever she wants to weigh. Like, fuck off. Like, don't ever settle for shit that you don't want. If you're not attracted to overweight people, don't date an overweight fucking person. Okay? That's just what you should go for, what you fucking want to go for. If you're attracted to like overweight women or overweight men, go date them if you're attracted to that. But if you're not, then don't. And that's the thing. Like, you see people that are like, oh, like she's got a great personality, but if you're not attracted to her, don't date her. Okay? Like, it's so much easier. So if you were fuck, I don't even know what else I want to say. When you become awesome people start surrounded, like they kind of go into your orbit. It's very strange. Like when I started doing this, I've noticed that obviously like there's people who want to reach out to me for coaching and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, I want to just, you know, fix this problem. I'm going to email you, blah, blah, blah. I'm obviously getting those people, but I'm also getting people who are admiring me. They're admiring what I'm doing. They're like, oh my God, like, I'm glad that you put this content out, because if you didn't, you know, like, thank you for answering my email or whatever. And then there's people who are producing content like myself, and other people who are doing that. They reach out to me and they're like, hey, like, how are you doing this and how are you doing that? And I'm like, oh, you just do this and that. And they're like, oh, cool, awesome. So I know this video is kind of all over the place, but what happens is you kind of shed away the old friends and the old way of thinking for the new you. And people are so afraid to let go of their old habits and their old self because it's not comfortable, right? But when you get out of your comfort zone and start becoming a better version of you, you grow and you become fucking awesome. That's how these people are able to, like, okay, so like rich people who build businesses and become wealthy. They work on themselves every day. They work on their business every day. They don't care about what other women, other men, other friends, family, whatever, think about them. They do it anyways. And most people are like 95%, 96% of the population out there would rather be comfortable working their 9-to-5 job, and then they come home and watch Netflix all day, when you can use that time to become a producer of content. Even though you might not know how to do it, the information's out there. If I know how to do it, you can do it. I'm an average dude. All right. Fuck, man. Like, there's so many people looking for a way out because they're starting to realize, they're starting to see through the internet that kids, people who are like fucking 14, 15 are becoming like 6-figure earners, $400,000 a year through Instagram alone, Facebook alone. They have to use their mom's credit card just to get fucking ClickFunnels. If you don't know what ClickFunnels is, it's basically like a landing page software website that you can use to build landing pages. Just by using a few websites, and they're opening Shopify stores. There are other ways to make money, and there are other ways to improve yourself. You just have to focus on it, zero in on exactly what you want to do, and then do that until you reach it. So for you guys watching this video and watching my channel, you come to my videos because you're probably looking to get an X back and all the no contact, right? So what you got to do is focus on yourself. And when you focus on yourself, that's general, right? When you focus on yourself, what exactly do you want to focus on? Do you want to get a better income? Do you want to get a better body? Do you want to get better at talking to people? Figure out what you want to do and then fucking zero in on it, okay? And then attack it and make it your bitch until you get there. And once that's done and you've mastered that, or got at least really damn good at it, then go on to the next thing to make yourself better. So look at my past videos, for example. Look at my very first videos. Look how like not confident I was. Look at the way that I was speaking, the way that the lighting was. Look at the video production, right? It's still not perfect. Like, this is a towel. It goes in front of the window because the black curtain I have isn't enough. So I put that in front so I can fucking sleep. But do you think I care that this is really back here? Like, there's a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. Like, there's all kinds of shit behind me. I could have just the wall, but I want to get the content out to you first, and then I increase the production quality. You do something first until you get good at it, and then increase the quality as you go, right? And you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna suck at something at first. Then you clean it up, right? So read some okay, so for one, the average American or North American, I think this is a Canadian stat too, only reads one book a year. The average entrepreneur reads like, I think 50 or more. Something like that. I think my math is wrong. But this year alone, have read probably 25, maybe 30 books. I have Audible. So what I do is I listen to them. And what I do is, if I feel like, say I was doing something like, you know, walking or running or exercising, and I miss something, because some people like feel like they're missing something. They might, you know, I just re-listen to it again. But I listen to it at 2 times the speed. because I can handle that. So some people can only handle like 1.5 times the speed. That's fast enough. Well, if you have a 4-hour book and you can listen to it at double the speed, you're going to intake that information in 2 hours. That's what you need to do. Do that every single day. Don't worry about if this person's going to come back to you or not. That should be the last thing on your mind, because you're going to come across these videos looking for a tactic. What's going to reattract this person is you growing, you becoming better, a better version of you. You want to make yourself so awesome and so fucking attractive that they're going to regret breaking up with you, and they're going to miss you so much, right? That they're going to wish that they never left you in the first place. So that's where you need to get. So you attract what you are. So become that charming James Bond, that awesome dude who can do anything. You put your mind to anything, you could achieve that. Become that person. Okay? Become awesome. Become extraordinary. Do things that you feel are right every single day. Grow every day. Read every day. Listen to podcasts. Don't listen to your fucking music. Okay? Don't listen to music that makes you feel sad or whatever, because it's going to start out slow. You're going to start out like at a turtle's pace, but where you'll be in a few months from now, a year from now, is going to astound you compared to where you were. Especially because, and then you're going to be like, maybe I was pretty unattractive. What was I giving to this person? Right? So that's it for this video, guys. You attract what you are, become extraordinary, and you'll find that extraordinary person, or you'll reattract somebody. Maybe they're not even that extraordinary. Maybe they're just plain old fucking ordinary Jane, right? Maybe they're not even that cool, and you're like, fuck, you know what? I outgrew you. I graduated from you. Yeah, maybe you left me, but I'm gonna become so awesome that I'm gonna exceed you. That's where you guys need to get. All right, get there, become awesome, and fucking kill it. All right, done.